Hello, welcome to Cinephile Entertainment. I'm the Cinephile critic and today I'll be reviewing this movie. You guys are well immature for the Justice League. Do we look like we're part of the Justice League? Teen Titan Go to the Movies! So Teen Titan Go to the Movies is directed by Peter Ryder Mitchell and stars Tyra Strong as Raven, Hayden Welch as Sapphire, Greg Chips as Beast Boy. I hope I've said his name right. Greg Chip as Beast Boy, Scott Manville as Dick Grayson, Kari Payton as Cyborg, Kirsten Bell as Jade Wilson, and Will Arnett as Deathstroke. For Teen Titan Go to the Movie, the synopsis is basically, so Batman has a premiere of his own movie. And so all the major superheroes go to the premiere. So you have, the Justice League, you have other superheroes from different galaxy and things like that. But the Teen Titans are not invited. In superhero land, the Teen Titans are seen as somewhat as a joke, because they're children. And they're not respected as, the Superman, the Wonder Woman. And this really gets up Robin's nose. This really gets up Robin's nose. He wants to go to this Batman premiere and that hopefully there's going to be a film coming out about Robin. And so they go to the Batman premiere and there are other films coming out, but it has nothing to do with Robin, and Robin gets really upset and in his feelings. So he goes around trying to find ways in order to get a movie made about him. And in some ways also for the Teen Titans. And they go through this journey of trying to get a movie made. And as they go through their journey in trying to get a movie made about Robin and his pals, the Teen Titans, they uncover a sinister plot by a movie executive. The shock. So when they realize about what's happening, they, get into their superhero mode and they do what superheroes do. And that's kind of like what this film is about. Now, one thing I would say about this film is what this film has going for it, 1000%, is the screenplay writing. The screenplay writing is meta, it's funny, it's current. And actually, I was very surprised to see this in a children's film. I didn't have any expectation. I just don't know what I was going to expect. But it is so witty. The writing, it's fluid, it makes sense. I like the characters. They all work well. Now, this film is very self-centered. It's very much about Robin wanting to be a movie star, wanting to be taken seriously as a superhero. And that he kind of goes, on his path to, get a movie made about him in a very ego sense, in a very narcissistic way. It's all about him. It's all about Robin. And there's also, this story kind of pointing out how narcissistic some superheroes are. The only thing about this film is it doesn't have depth. The characters are very much 2D, I would say. There's not really much layers. There's not really much depth to them. But that's not what they were going for here. That's what, you get what you get. There's not much layers to this, but you get what you get. I do feel that there's some type of layer. I do feel that there's parallels how superheroes in their world sort of act. And how they kind of turn people around, but then also how they can also be narcissistic. I think that's that element to it. Apart from that, the characters are very much, I would say, 2D. The type of aesthetic that this film has is very similar to like Cartoon Network cartoons. So, for people who like Rick and Morty, for people who like, I'm sure the Teen Titans are on there as well. It's kind of like a Doug, I don't know if Doug or Hey Arnold type thing, or Johnny Bravo, or, even like a Family Guy type of aesthetic. So when I mean the aesthetic or the animation is, like a Cartoon Network type of aesthetic. It just means that there is enough details for it to pass, you know, so you know what's happening, where they are. It's not a detailed animation of a sky, of a building, X, Y, Z. So it's sort of, it's enough so you know what it is, but it's not detailed like you will find in a Pixar movie, in a, I know, a Disney movie. Those are the ones I keep on going to, but there's others. Even the Shrek movie, like, you know, when Shrek came out, you know, the detail that was in Shrek was a lot. There's a lot of detail. This is what you don't get in this film. But I get it, because they're not going for that. They're going for a different type of aesthetic, and the aesthetic, along with the screenplay writing, really makes this film. So the screenplay writing is hands down its biggest asset. The screenplay writing in this film and the way how it's voiced makes this film funny. This film is much more funny than I thought it would be. I wasn't sure what I was going to expect when I walked into a Teen Titan animation film. But I was here for it. Let me tell you something. I was here for it. In fact, out of all the films that I have seen so far in this summer, 2018, so far, this is a surprising entry in terms of good quality writing in an animation. Now you have, you know, obviously we had The Incredibles that just came out. But aside from The Incredibles, this film, I would say The Teen Titans, is the film that I would recommend. This is probably second on the list of animation that has come out in the summer that I would actually recommend to people. Now, one of the things about this film compared to Hotel Transylvania is this film is funny. And adults, if they are into the comic universes, you know, Marvel or DC, you're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of this. This film is going to be fun for you. If you don't really know, you know, a lot of Marvel stuff or DC stuff, this is going to go over your head. So some of the jokes that they make, you're just not going to get it. But if you are into Marvel and DC, then this is literally right up your alley. Without the writing and the way how the animation fits the characters, the voice acting fits the characters, it wouldn't be as good as it is. But because, you know, the story is really good, the writing's excellent, the script, the dialogue, the voice acting with the animation and everything that comes together, it's a nice cohesion, and everything just works in this film. And so that's why I'm going to rate this film as I for intriguing, because I feel that this film is so much fun. There's only so much you can do with this type of film. You know, it's not, I think it's new in terms of animation, this type of sarcasm, this type of meta in terms of films that have it, like animation films that have this type of meta. You know, this film is quite predictable. You kind of know what you're getting, you know, within like 5-10 minutes of watching the film. But as I said, that's not a bad thing for it. It you know, it still delivers on fun. Let's get this conversation started. So what did you think about the Teen Titan Go to the Movies film? Have you seen it? Have you seen the TV series? Have you seen the DC Universe animation series that they do from, I think, goes straight to DVD? They've got some fantastic films from the DC animation universe. Thank you for watching my review. If you like what you see, please click the subscribe button. If you're thinking, darling, give me more. Just give me more. I need to see more. Then hopefully I will see you again. And remember, until next time, keep safe. Bye.